When 9 darters are hit on PDC stages, the fans normally go crazy, but there have been several occasions where this hasn't happened, as the perfect leg was thrown during the players' 9 practice darts, which are not shown on the big screens in the arena. Today, we're going to take a look at times when this has happened and if the players went on to win. We first saw it happen at the Brighton Premier League night in 2008, where Phil Taylor faced James Wade. Over the first 7 weeks, Taylor had won 4 games and lost 3, including when he faced Wade in week 1. Heading into Brighton, no televised 9 darter had been hit in 2008. When the players got onto the stage, both of them had their 9 warm-up darts, where the board was not shown on live TV. After Taylor threw his last dart, he walked and collected them as normal, but the officials were clearly smiling about something. Later on in the night, it was revealed on TV that Taylor hit a 180 with his first 3 practice darts, a 174 with the second 3, before taking out 147 with his final 3, completing an unofficial 9 darter. Taylor went on to win the game 8-4 with an average of 104, showing that he was not distracted. Taylor spoke about the 9 after the game.
Did anybody else see the 9 practice darts? I did a 9 darter. I went 180, 174, and then I went 147.
That was the practice darts.
It was. And when the marker said, I think you're going to do a 9 darter tonight, I said, I've just done one. But it's not to be. Unlucky, but never mind.
You once won £100,000 for doing just that. It's shame it wasn't tonight.
I know, with a different finish actually. 147 is a different finish for me. I missed it twice over the weekend, but it's coming. The 9 darters will come. Honestly, with these new darts, they're going to come.
We haven't only seen this happen during the pre-game warm-up darts, it has also happened during ad breaks and even after a player had already hit one during the game. At the 2015 World Championships, Adrian Lewis faced Raymond van Barneveld in the 3rd round. Both players had won their first games 3-0, averaging around 100 before dropping several sets but coming through their tight 2nd round ties. This was a big game between the two big names, and the players and commentators predicted that a 9 darter could come.
And Adrian Lewis saying that he's feeling the rhythm, he's got a good rhythm going, to the extent that a 9 darter is even possible tonight. Both of these two delighting packed houses at Ali Pally with 9 darters before, but he really believes it could happen tonight, and it might take someone like Barneveld to bring out the best in him and make it happen.
The first 4 legs of the game went with the throw, and Lewis started the deciding leg with a 180. He followed it up with another one, and the commentators and crowd were expectant. He then hit the middle of the treble 20 bed, the corner of the 57, before nailing the double 12 to his second 9 darter on the Ali Pally stage and his second against Van Barneveld. He celebrated by simply shrugging it off, one of the coldest celebrations in darts history. Raymond gave him a hug. This got Adrian 10 grand, and a further 9 grand was given to charity as a result. The players then went off for a break, and when the coverage returned, the commentators said this.
Guess what Adrian Lewis just did, warming up. He's hit a 9 darter whilst warming up. He's done it again, but that one didn't count.
It makes you sick.
100.
It does, honestly. It's a difficult sport. It's hard. It's amazing.
Incredibly, Lewis had hit another 9 whilst practicing backstage just minutes after he hit one to delight the crowd. The next 5 sets all went with throw, meaning that the game went to a deciding set. Raymond managed to win that set 3-1 and secured the big win. Lewis had missed a match start at the end of the 6th set. Following the game, Lewis said that he was gutted, having hit back-to-back 9 darters. He said that he had panicked after this. For many fans, the 2018 Grand Slam of Darts final is one of the most memorable games of all time. It saw Gerwyn Price win his first major, beating Gary Anderson in a very fiery and controversial clash. In the 2019 edition, both of these players managed to top their groups, with Price winning all 3 games and Anderson winning 2. Price then easily beat Darren Webster 10-1, whilst Anderson struggled past his compatriot Robert Thornton 10-8. This set up a rematch between them in the quarter-finals. Price dominated over the first 10 legs and went into a break 8-2 up. Anderson then managed to win 4 of the next 5 legs to make the score 9-6 going into the next break. When the TV returned from a break, the players could be seen practicing and Price laughed with the referee after his final 3. After the game, it was revealed that during the break, Price had gone 180, 177 and then taken out 144 to hit an unofficial 9-darter. At that time, the last official televised 9-darter had been hit on the same stage almost a year earlier by Dimitri Vandenberg. The 9-darter clearly didn't distract Price too much, as he managed to win 7 of the next 10 legs to secure a dominant 16-9 win over Anderson. The players shook hands and looked to have slightly made up following their incident a year earlier. Price then beat MVG and Peter Wright to win the title for the second year in a row. In July 2023, former PDC tour card holder John Worsley faced Steve Brown in the final game of the first session of Group A in the Modus Super Series. Before and whilst Worsley threw his final 3 practice starts, his opponent and the referee were laughing about something. Worsley could be seen hitting a 1-4-1 checkout before letting out a huge celebration. Worsley gave his opponent a hug, and it was revealed on commentary that he had hit a 9-darter. John followed up the 9 and started the game with a score of just 24. Worsley went on to lose 4-1, averaging just 87. Steve Brown spoke about the 9 in his post-match interview.
Hit 180, 180, and then the referee called last 3 darts. So I said, go on, John, hit it. So he hit the 9-darter, yeah, so yeah, he done really well.
At the most recent Euro Tour event, the 2023 German Darts Open, Christoph Ratajski faced Stephen Bunting in the final. Following his final 3 practice starts, Ratajski could be seen nodding his head in approval at something. When the game got underway, Chris Murphy said this.
Now, just being made aware that Christoph Ratajski, with his practice starts, hit a 9-dart finish. So that is something to give him confidence. I mean, his first dart in the actual match goes into treble 1.
Later on in the evening, Marco Meyer, who was doing the graphics for the event, posted video evidence of the 9 showing that Christoph had gone 180, 180, 141. The PDC officials could also be seen laughing about it. It didn't put Christoph off, as he put on a decent display and managed to win the final 8-3, winning a Euro Tour for the second time.